Hi guys, this is Eunice and welcome to Charlotte Wig Books and Home Decor, handbags and all that good stuff and everything. Today we're going to have our first book sale and all of that. So I'm going to show you some of the books that I picked up. I think I might have like one or two books that I just picked up recently and so forth. And I know that a lot of people are not into books, but there's a lot of people are. So I'm also hoping to reach those people who are interested in books. I do have a Pango bookstore that only just sell books. Although you do know I sell handbags, home decor, clothes, shoes, and all that other good stuff as well. I'm a little sweaty. Sorry about that. But yeah, so yeah, I do sell a whole lot of other stuff, and I do have other platforms and things like that, you know, that I do sell on. But on this particular platform, I just sell books. I'm very much into books. I've been into books pretty much ever since I was little. I also worked as a literary agent. I also written a book a long time ago myself. So I've been very much into books for a long time. And I never thought that I would be selling books. And here we are. Here we are, selling books. Okay, the first book I'm going to start off with, and I have my little glasses here, just in case I want to read something and everything. But I have my glasses here for that and all that. And the first book we're going to start off with, Harley's creeping in here. Harley, get out of here. Okay, The Life You Want. Now, I really like this book and the title and everything and my thoughts on this book here, The Life You Want. This person has sat down to take the time to give you sort of a guideline to live the life you want, you know, by helping you to get to that place and things like that. So, this book here is really good. It just helps you, like I said, as a guideline to help you to lead the life that you want and everything. And I thought it was a great book to pick up on. A great book for, you know, somebody who's trying to get established, who's trying to figure out what they want to do, what kind of life they want to have, and things like that. I thought this book would be good for that particular thing. So, alrighty. Now, I am a mystery fiction, well, I won't say true crime lover, because I don't really like to do too many true crime books and so forth. But I'm not too much of a person that's into romance as well. But I do like family books, family drama, and some romance books and things like that. And when I came across this book here, Her Father's House, I just felt like this was like a family type drama book and so forth and everything. And I know a long time ago they had like the Dallas where Larry Hagman, you know, played as JR and things like that. And I kind of thought this book was something like that, and we all enjoyed watching that TV series back in the day. So I decided to pick up this book based on, you know, that particular TV series that this book kind of like reminded me of. Okay. All our books and so forth, before I go through all these books, all our books are 10% off. And if you spend over $25, there are free shipping on all books, for, you know, over $25 that's on. And we do have some books on there that are over $25. So, there you have it. So, yes. Okay, this is another good book. You know, that I think that, you know, people would enjoy. It says If Then by Kate Hope Day. This is sort of a mystery and romance book together and so forth, and I just thought this was a great book for someone to read and so forth. Okay. Okay. And I'm actually not taking them out of the pack because basically there is no pictures or anything like that. It's just writing. If I do get to one the book that has illustrations in, I'm going to open it up and show you those pictures. Okay. This is here fireproof. This is a nice little paperback and so forth. And this also reminded me of that show that I seen on television that I'm kind of interested in that. So this is a pretty good book here, you know, that I thought that, you know, would be interesting and so far. It says never leave your partner. So it has to do with mystery as well. It has like a kind of a mystery drama to it and so forth. Fireproof. So I thought this would be a good book to read and so forth. Anytime there's mystery and drama together and so forth, I kind of enjoyed those particular type of books and so forth. And I decided to pick this one up. I thought this was a good one to do. Okay. Now this here is another paperback, Love Killer. This is a mystery, romance, and horror story all in one. This is about young adults and so forth and things like that. And I just thought that this was a good book to pick up because it's got the mystery, it's got the romance, and it's got the little horror also into this book and so forth. And most people actually like that kind of, you know, mixture and so forth. So I figured that this is a pretty good book to read. And this is Love Killer. I thought it was good. Okay. And Bibles are the best books to sell. They are the #1 bestseller. And I did happen to get this one here. This is also in great condition. No damages to it, in like new condition and so forth. And I thought that I would pick this up. I do have a few other Bibles and so forth, things like that. You know, but this is the one that I, like I said, picked up because it's in really, really great condition. And usually Bibles are a #1 top seller. So I figured I'd pick that up and so forth. It's a nice size book also where you can just carry it around. You know, just put it in your handbag and so forth and just take it around with you. Now, I don't see very many little testaments and so forth. Like, they usually have these little testaments and so forth and things like that where you can put into your pocketbook and carry it around. I do have one in my own handbag and so forth. But, you know, yeah, you can't find those in the stores or anywhere. So, yeah. I figured I'd pick this one up. This is, like I said, a good size, you know, book that you can carry in your handbag. Okay, now we do have a book and so forth about automotive and so forth. It is The Fine Art of Custom Motorcycles and so forth. And this book is in really, really great condition. It's in new condition. And again, you see me take off the sleeves for this book and so forth. And it just gives you a lot of pictures for custom motorcycles. And I'm going to try to show you some of those and everything. Beautiful pictures and so forth of motorcycle, custom motorcycles and things like that. So this book, I'm surprised we still have it because there are a lot of people that, and men and women, that love motorcycles, ride motorcycles and things like that. And I thought when I seen this book, I would pick this book up and so forth, and that somebody would be interested in this book. So, yeah, so these are just some of the books that we have. We do have so many books. We have mystery, romance, historical books and things like that, children books, cookbooks, garden books. We have all of that. See, this book actually comes in its sleeve and so far. This is a new book in like new condition and all that. Okay. So we do have some books here. Now these are for journals. These are Christian journals and so forth and everything. And these are little journals that you can carry around, write things in, and all this and that. You know, just have these handy for, you know, whatever you want to write in. And each one, I'm going to take these out. Each one has a title to it. This one is Love, Faith, Hope, Love. This one here. This one here is Focus on the Goods. Here. And this one here is Deep Waters. I would be with you. Here. And this one here is Be Truly Glad There is Wonderful Joy Ahead. Peter 16. So all of these books have a Bible verse in here and so forth, like Peter 1:16, and then you have this one here. I can't even see it. This is where my glasses need to come in. Let me see if I can read this one. Okay, they don't show any on these, but yeah, but these are, and they're sold together because they are small and they're handy. When you write a lot into one, just go to your next one and things like that. So these are sold together as a little bundle of journals. Now that is one of the things that I am actually getting into, and that is journaling. I am making my first journal book and so forth for my bookstore and all that, and so I'm just getting into that. I have been watching a lot of videos myself about the binding, how to bind the notebooks and things like that. So I think I got a pretty much a clear cut of it and so forth and everything. And I want to do mine a little bit different than, you know, what everybody else do today and so forth. But yeah, I'm going to be doing that. Okay, so let's get to the next book here. Okay. I won't show that one there. Now I do know that there is a TV show called The Best of Us or something like that. Anyway, and this book was sold at Targets at one point in time. And this is actually a good book, and this is one of those books that I was telling you about, like family drama, sticking together, family drama, little mysteries and things like that. So this is one of those books that, you know, I thought that really, really pick up. And this is Robin Carr, The Best of Us. So I feel that this is a great book to read. It says praise. Let me see. Yeah, I usually when I go to purchase a book myself, I usually read the back and so forth and everything, and that helps me to determine, you know, if I'm gonna get this book or not. Okay. This one is a great book, Brad Meltzer. This is a crime and mystery book, The Escape Artist. Great book. I have read this book, and it is absolutely great. I haven't read this particular book, but I had read this book before and everything. And when I seen this book and so forth, and I knew how good this book was, I decided to go ahead and pick it up. For Goodness Sex, this is a great book. This is for young adults. It's talking about young adults. It's like some kind of a therapy or some kind of let's see, therapy to help young adults understand their sexual habits or whatever. Teens about sexual, it's changing the way we talk to teens about sexuality and so forth. That's what it's saying. So this is a non-fiction book. This is a therapy who's written a book about helping you to talk to your kids about their sexuality. A lot of parents do have trouble with that issue, talking to their kids about sexualities and things like that. I know that my mom is, she's deceased and all that. And I do remember, though, she also was one who had, problem with, being able to talk to us. And that's natural back in the day when we was coming up, that your parents, had trouble because their parents also had trouble with them talking about their sexuality and things like that. And still the same thing goes, for my generation. Anyway, of course, as you can see, these times are different and all that, but, still, I think it is up to the parents. No one else's job to talk to your kids about sexuality. No one's job but parents. Okay. Now, this is another great book, mystery, crime, What Remains of Her. That title or it tells you right there somebody is dead. So, What Remains of Her. So, this is a great little crime, mystery novel and so forth. And I just love this title and so forth. Now, I did not or have not read this book, but this book seems very, very interesting. And when I did see this book, I did go to the back here and to read that, because my intent was to actually read this book and so forth, but I practically never gotten the time to do so and all that. So these are just some of our books. Like I said, the bookstore is growing. We did thrift some books Wednesday. We did do a thrift haul Wednesday of some new books. I think I got like 15, 20 new books in. We do have like 4 shelves now, but we do have the capacity to have up to 1,000 books and so forth. And we're working on that now as, we continue to purchase books and things like that. So, yeah, I want to have a full bookstore, and I want my bookstore to grow. We do have educational books as well, school books. We have The Fundamental of Nursing. It's a good book to help you get into nursing. If you're thinking about it, you can get this book. It's inexpensive to see what nurses go through, their journey and all this and that in this book before you actually apply for nursing school and things like that. We do have other healthcare career books and so forth to also give you an idea about, those things as well. So books have a purpose, and especially school books and things like that, reference books, to give you an idea of things that you are interested in. Also have a real estate book for, someone who is interested in doing real estate, who's interested in taking that test. This book is a great book for you to go through to see what you're going to have to do once you take that class and learn, because I believe when you go to real estate to get your real estate school to get your license, they are basically teaching you how to take that test. And this book will give you an idea about, how to, what you're going to be running into when you do go to take that test and so forth. So you already know what kind of questions and so forth and things it is if you want to go to that real estate class. And they usually have the real estate class like a couple, 2 or 3 days, like on a weekend or something like that. And it is crammed full of questions and things like that from what I see in this book. Because the book is this thick. and so forth. So it's a lot of information. And my nephew went to one of these classes and so forth, and he did not study as he should have, and did not pass. But again, you know, if it's something that you're interested in, then you need to get this book. So, all right, guys, thank you for joining me today on the book sale and so forth. I've given you a bunch of great books here. We have a whole lot more. Go to our website and check that out and so forth to see all the books that we do have on sewing, gardening, cooking, repairing, home DIYs, all kinds of books and so forth. Children books, juvenile books, historical books, non-fiction books, fiction books. We have it all and so forth, and we are still growing. So the link again is https pangobooks.com bookstore/Eunice EUNICE 261247. Thank you.